TikTok made me do it. Hey friends, my name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly, and I'm doing something fun, new, and exciting today. I'm trying yet another viral TikTok food trend. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably seen this baked feta tomato pasta recipe that's going around. So the very easy version of this is you basically throw tomatoes and a block of feta into a baking dish. Top it with olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, and some Italian seasonings. You roast it until everything's nice and toasty and melty. Mix to combine and then throw in your favorite cooked pasta. Now the sad, tragic truth about this is that I am dairy-free. I don't consume dairy milk in any form, and that means no cheese. But no fear, apparently these days you can get pretty much anything dairy-free. Thank you, vegans, for normalizing a dairy-free lifestyle. So I've decided to kind of tweak the recipe to make it work for me, and as a result I am now bringing you a vegan form of the TikTok pasta trend. So if you'd like to see how I make this incredibly delicious and incredibly easy dish, stay tuned. So this is everything that we're working with today. We've got our grape tomatoes, olive oil, pink salt, black pepper, garlic, and our Italian seasoning. I've got my glass dish here and the oven is preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to throw in the tomatoes first with the olive oil and all of the seasonings. All of the traditional recipes I've seen for this have you putting in the block of feta along with the tomatoes to roast from the very beginning. However, I did see one other person try to make this vegan and her cheese ended up being super soupy. So what I'm doing is that I'm going to let the tomatoes go into the oven by themselves first for about 20 minutes. As you can see, in the meantime, I'm getting my pasta water ready. And so the tomatoes will roast for 20 minutes at first. And after that 20 minutes is up, I'm going to be adding in my basil, which you can see that I'm picking here fresh from my garden, and the block of feta cheese. This is the type of feta that I'm using in case you want to find it yourself. The brand is BioLife, and as you can see, it's suitable for vegans, dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, etc. It is a coconut oil base, which is probably why it's so liquidy when you roast it. So I think the final 10 minutes should be enough to give me the nice melty texture I'm going for without making it too runny. So I'm just making some space here in the center. I'm gonna go ahead and put my block of feta in, and I'm gonna add more olive oil and more seasoning along with the basil so that everything can roast together at 400 degrees for the last 10 minutes. So in the 10 minutes that our cheese is getting melty and roasty, I'm gonna make my pasta, and this is my favorite gluten-free pasta. It's a chickpea base. It does get very foamy when you're cooking it, which might catch you by surprise if you're not prepared for it, I guess, but I find it to have the absolute best texture of all of the gluten-free pastas I've ever tried. Here she is out of the oven, giving everything a little bit of a mash so that we can start getting those tomatoes bursting, bring all the cheese together. We're essentially making a sauce, right? So we want everything combined. We're gonna throw in our cooked pasta. This is such a fun shape too because it really holds onto the sauce well. It's nice and chewy. It's not gonna slide off like I imagine a spaghetti would. This was just amazing. Honestly, no regrets. I wouldn't change a thing. Everything was delicious. All right, friends, there you have it. There's the viral TikTok pasta in vegan form. I was able to find the cheese at Whole Foods very, very easily. And I think I did good in putting it in after the tomatoes to keep it from getting too liquidy. The texture ended up being perfect. I was a little worried that it wouldn't come out right, but it came out fantastic. The flavor was absolutely divine. And I say this as somebody that has been dairy-free for about 6 years now. I usually would rather go without than eat a substitute. I am not a fan of most vegan cheeses. And I don't know if it was just the preparation or what, but this was delicious. How delicious was it? I've already bought all the ingredients to make this again. So yep, 10 out of 10, obviously would eat again. And if you try this version of the TikTok pasta, I would love to hear how it turns out for you. I'd especially love to hear about any other sorts of tweaks or accommodations you make to make it fit your lifestyle. So let me know in the comments what you come up with. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you'd subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Not to mention, maybe you want to follow me on TikTok. I mean, I've only posted a video so far, but who knows, maybe I might make it a thing. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!